continue to spiral the way down the road of the WNBA Players Association, the Players Union, running the league straight into the ground over, let's just keep it real at this point. Let's call it what it is. How about greed? What once was about we want to get paid more has turned into something else. All right, after seeing a crazy statement that the Players Association released, I went over that in the video earlier. They look like they're content on WNBA suicide at this point.
Watch that energy.
Watch that.
That's not analysis anymore. It's someone witnessing a league unravel in real time. And he isn't wrong. Because while the WNBA Players Association dropped their statement on January 10th calling owners greedy, Adam Silver just made a chess move that could fracture the entire union. We're talking real money hitting real bank accounts. And some players are about to.
WNBA is telling teams they can send free agent offers amid CBA uncertainty. Guys, teams are about to start sending out free agent offers to players. No, you're going to have some players that hadn't been making much money all of a sudden look up and they're like, oh, wait a minute. What now? Once they start seeing actual figures to them that could be on their checks, it's going to get interesting.
Here's what just went down. On January 9th, the WNBA told all 30 franchise executives they could start sending qualifying offers to free agents beginning January 11th. Not theoretical offers, not proposals, actual contracts with real dollar amounts players can sign immediately. The league had proposed a moratorium to the union just 1 hour before the midnight CBA deadline. The union declined. That means we're now in what's called a status quo period under U.S. labor law. The old CBA terms still apply, but free agency is wide open. Front Office Sports broke the story, and multiple league sources confirmed teams spent the past 48 hours on emergency calls with the league office, trying to figure out what's allowed. The answer? Everything. Send the offers. Make the pitches. Put real money in front of players who've been hearing union leaders promise a better deal that hasn't yet materialized.
Sources told Front Office Sports. Wow. Now, of course, the Players Association are trying to downplay this. The same sources told Front Office Sports they view going through the motions of free agency without CBA in place as pointless. In a statement late Friday night, the union said that the league and owners remain committed to undervalue player contributions, dismissing player concern and running out the clock. I'm not going through their ridiculous statement that, in my opinion, could actually result in this league going down the toilet.
Now think about what this means in practice. You're a player making $100,000. You've been told by the Players Association to hold the line, that ownership is lowballing you, that solidarity will get everyone more money. Then your agent calls. The Indiana Fever just sent a qualifying offer, or the New York Liberty or whoever, and suddenly there's a number on that paper. Double what you made last year, maybe even triple. The union calls it going through the motions, says it's pointless without a CBA. But here's the catch. These offers are legally binding under the expired agreement. Player could sign one tomorrow. And the moment the first person does, the pressure on everyone else explodes.
Wow. That's going to be like the Publishers Clearinghouse showing up at the doorstep. And you're going to start getting, this is smart. Adam Silver's going to put players in a position that are like, okay, we got to wrap this damn CBA up because I want to get paid. That's chess shit. The league is playing some chess. The players are playing checkers, and it's obvious. Now, to more interesting things. Ramona Shelburne, who of course covers the NBA for ESPN, senior writer, while it doesn't seem like there are any immediate consequences to another formal or informal extension of the WNBA CBA talks because training camps...
Now add this complication. Ramona Shelburne, ESPN senior NBA writer who covers league business extensively, dropped a warning on January 10th that should terrify the Players Association. She's hearing growing concern about scheduling because here's the part nobody's talking about. No CBA, no schedule. And without a schedule, arenas can hand those dates over to other events. Training camps don't open until April, so it might seem like there's time, but arena bookings don't work that way. The Golden State Warriors play in Chase Center. The Las Vegas Aces play in Michelob Ultra Arena. The New York Liberty play in Barclays Center. These are premium venues in major markets, all competing with concerts, other leagues, and corporate events. Every week without a CBA is another week arenas can commit elsewhere. The expansion draft needs to happen. Free agency needs to happen. The schedule needs to be built and marketed. None of that can move forward without a CBA. And the Players Association just released a statement accusing ownership of running out the clock, when in reality, they're the ones refusing to close the deal.
There's also the issue of free agency and expansion draft, which needs to happen fairly soon. First, greed will do that. Self-destructive behavior. Got millions of new fans, should embrace them. Nope. Spend every second attacking the new fans in CC. The reason they are here, intentionally destroying the growth of the league. And I wonder why. Greedy, selfish vets. Yeah, and I've got to wonder, you notice a lot of this is being led, you got older players. It's like that are trying to, it's like, okay, I'm pulling up to the end. I need to try to maximize this, see if I can. No, you just need to, take the deal where you can make up to $2 million.
Let's get specific about what the league offered before this all broke down. The union wanted a higher revenue share. Fair enough. The owners proposed raising maximum salaries from $241,000 to potentially $2 million by the end of the new CBA. An 8-fold increase for top players. They offered higher base salaries, better benefits, and improved travel conditions. Not perfect, but substantial. The Players Association called it undervaluing players in their January 10th statement. They want more, and that's their right. But here's where the strategy gets risky. They're betting that solidarity will hold while the league tempts individual players with real, immediate money. That's a dangerous bet.
Wow. They are now looking at losing dates, potentially to games. There's a little flat line. Like, we took it too far. That's funny. The owners are, we'll just tempt the player. I mean, think about that. You're some player sitting around and you look up. This means that some player that's wanting to greatly grow their brand is sitting around. They look up.
They watch what he's describing. The Indiana Fever are the hottest team in the league right now because of Caitlin Clark. Their games drew massive ratings. Sophie Cunningham's popularity skyrocketed just by being associated with that team. Now imagine you're a free agent trying to build your own brand. You get a qualifying offer from Indiana. You know what that means: visibility, endorsement potential, social media growth. Do you turn it down because the union says to wait, or do you sign it and secure your financial future? Here's the reality. Most WNBA players aren't making millions. They're making low six figures. For them, doubling their salary isn't abstract negotiation theory. It's paying off student loans, buying a house, protecting their family's future.
And a player's going to look at that and go, holy smokes, the Fever want me on this team. What are we doing? I've got to go. I got to sign this deal. That's interesting. I wonder if we're going to find out what teams are sending what players what. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.
They look up. They watch what he's describing. The Indiana Fever are the most popular team in the league right now because of Caitlin Clark. Their games drew massive ratings. Sophie Cunningham's profile exploded just by being on that team. Now imagine you're a free agent trying to build your brand. You get a qualifying offer from Indiana. You know what that means: visibility, endorsement potential, social media growth. Do you turn it down because the union says to wait, or do you sign it and secure your financial future? Most WNBA players aren't making millions, they're making low six figures. Doubling that salary isn't abstract negotiation theory, it's paying off loans, buying a home, securing your family's future. The comment section nailed it. This fight is being driven by older veterans trying to maximize their final years, which makes sense for them. But it's creating a generational divide. Younger players who watched Caitlin Clark bring millions of new fans are now seeing those same veterans spend every press conference attacking the very audience that grew the league. Attendance was up, ratings hit records, merchandise sales exploded. This was the year to capitalize, but instead, the Players Association is playing hardball while the league is playing chess. And chess is winning. Here's why it's precarious. Every day without a CBA is another day teams can make offers. Another day arena dates vanish to other events. Another day players calculate what they're giving up by holding out. The pressure isn't on ownership. They made their offer and are operating under status quo. The pressure is entirely on the union. Accept the deal or watch leverage evaporate. And what leverage do they really have? The union seems to think Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league, is an alternative, but those ratings have been disastrous. It's not a viable alternative for most players, maybe lasts one more season, maybe not. Not the bargaining chip the union imagines. Owners know it. Adam Silver knows it. That's why they're comfortable sending qualifying offers. Don't sign the CBA? Fine. We'll put real money in front of your members and see how long solidarity lasts when rent is due. Silver isn't new to labor battles. He navigated the NBA through a pandemic, negotiated billion-dollar media deals, expanded the league globally. Right now, he's systematically dismantling the Players Association strategy by doing exactly what they cannot, offering immediate financial security to individual players. Greed cuts both ways. Players asking for more is one thing, but ownership refusing to share revenue is another. Yet ownership made a substantial offer and the union rejected it, accusing them of bad faith. That's posturing, and posturing fails when the other side can bypass you and talk directly to your members with real contracts. Think about the position this puts players in. Leadership says hold strong, ownership will cave, solidarity pays off. But your agent says a guaranteed contract is on the table now. Your family asks why you're turning down double your salary. Your financial advisor shows what that money could do invested over 30 years. Meanwhile, arena dates are disappearing while union and league play chicken. Historically, in labor disputes, the player always blinks first. Ownership can absorb losses longer than a paycheck-dependent player. WNBA owners are mostly NBA owners or major investors with deep pockets. They won't go broke. Players will. The union knew this. They had to know playing hardball only works with leverage. And now they're discovering they don't have nearly as much as they thought. The Caitlin Clark effect brought new money but exposed the existing power structure. Veterans spent the season alienating new fans, and now those fans are watching the CBA negotiation and siding with ownership. Self-inflicted wound. Public opinion matters, it drives sponsors, media coverage, political pressure, and right now it's not with the players. So where does this go? 3 possibilities. The union accepts something close to the current offer and spins it as a win. Individual players start signing qualifying offers and the union fractures. Or this drags on, the season is delayed, arenas are lost, and both sides suffer. Smart money? Option 1. Option 2 destroys the union's credibility. Option 3 kills league momentum from the Caitlin Clark season. Neither side wants those outcomes, yet here we are, a high-stakes game of chicken where both sides think the other will swerve first. And sometimes in chicken, nobody swerves, and everyone crashes. The tragedy is that 2024 was a breakthrough year. Everything was trending up. This should have been the easiest CBA negotiation in history, both sides benefiting, both sides motivated. Instead, it's a standoff. The union overestimated leverage, underestimated Adam Silver's willingness to go straight to players. Watch January 11th. Teams can start sending offers. Watch who signs immediately, who holds out. That will tell you everything about whether the union truly has the solidarity it claims. My prediction? Within 2 weeks, cracks appear. Within a month, the union returns to the table, accepting something very close to the original offer. When real money hits real bank accounts, theory becomes reality fast. And reality is, most players cannot turn down life-changing money for abstract revenue-sharing principles. The question isn't whether the union signs, it's how much leverage they lose and how much damage they do to league momentum before they accept the inevitable. And based on everything we've seen, the answer is clear.